Breaking news, a drive-by shooting leading to a high-speed chase, ending with a violent crash, and there's a power outage as well. How does it all mix together? News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy has that puzzle and putting it together for us. It's been a very busy morning out there, Dan, and one suspect in custody. Still a couple of people on the run, though, right?
Yeah, 2 suspects on the run, suspected shooters in a drive-by shooting last night, Steve, and they were last seen in the Hillsborough area. Where we are now, this is where this high-speed police chase ended. It took officers down Interstate 440, and by the way, the entrance ramp to 440 West off of 21st Avenue and Hillsborough Pike remains blocked off by these police officers right now because this telephone pole was taken down by the suspect's car. It was a Toyota Camry. They came rolling over this stone wall as well, sending some of these stones flying 30 yards or so away. And these, by the way, are very heavy rocks as well. So you can imagine the speed that this car must have been going. This is what it looked like before police towed away that car earlier this morning when they first got out to this apartment complex. They say they tried to pull over this black car at the J.C. Napier J.C. Napier housing area about 2 o'clock this morning because a car matching that description was wanted in connection with the double shooting last night. But when that car didn't pull over, that's when they gave chase. So that shooting last night to tell you about happened when this black sedan was driving down the street, opening fire on 2 people walking down the sidewalks. Those 2 people taken to the hospital where they're in stable condition this morning, but we're told one person was seriously injured. Back out here live this morning in the Hillsborough area, Woodlawn Drive to be exact, traffic is picking up again. That on-ramp to 440 West closed. The debris still littering this apartment complex parking lot. They have a big cleanup ahead of them today. Nobody injured remarkably in all of this, despite one of the stones going through a resident's window as well. But the search this morning in the Hillsborough area continues for those 2 suspected shooters. Reporting live this morning in the Hillsborough area, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
All right, Dan, thanks for the update on that story. More breaking news now. Officers are looking for suspects that took thousands of dollars in cash and cigarettes from a Madison market. Officers say it happened around 4 o'clock this morning, about 3 hours ago, at the Quick Trip Market that's on North Gallatin Pike. The owner gave us some surveillance video of the suspects. They smashed the front door of the business. If you have any idea who they are, contact police. Officers are also looking for an armed robbery suspect. One person was robbed at gunpoint on Patterson Street in Midtown. That's near Charlotte Avenue there. Happened right in front of a hospice center. We are working to get a better description of that suspect. Happening right now, police are investigating a shooting at an apartment complex. This happened last night around 7:30 at the Terrace Hill apartment complex on Thompson Place. One person went to the hospital with a serious injury. No word yet on the victim's identity or if anyone's been caught. Stay with NewsChannel5.com for updates on that developing story. Happening today, the man accused of swiping a little girl from her home in Florida, which sparked a 5-state Amber Alert, is due in court. West Wild Hogs will appear before a judge over in Shelby County, where Memphis is. He was arrested Monday afternoon in Memphis after he was spotted in East Tennessee and then in South Nashville as well, making his way across our state. Download the News Channel 5 app for updates on today's court appearance out of Shelby County. West is accused of kidnapping little Rebecca Lewis. The 4-year-old was reunited with her family yesterday down in Florida.
Thank you, bring me home.
How cute. Rebecca was taken Saturday. The pair was seen on surveillance video making stops in Georgia and then throughout Tennessee. Police finally recovered her in Memphis, where a hospital employee saw Rebecca, knew something was wrong, and called police.
And as soon as we passed him, my dad looks at me and I showed my phone and said, she's wearing the same outfit. I'm so happy for her and I'm so happy for her family and everybody involved.
A great job by that young lady right there. Hogs, meantime, is an estranged family friend. Our affiliate over in Memphis learned that he had been cut off from the family after he apparently pulled a gun on them years ago. They told him, we don't want anything to do with you. It's unclear, though, why he took the little girl or what his plans were for her. Happening right now, the man accused of shooting and killing the mother of his child will be in court today. Police say that Ethan Reed killed 20-year-old Kayla Hodges at his mom's home in Kentucky. Their 7-month-old child was right there in the room when it happened. Investigators believe the estranged couple had been arguing. The suspect pulled out a gun. Reed is expected to appear in front of a judge in Allen County today, and News Channel 5 will be in that courtroom, so you can download our app for updates on that story. All right, here's a strange arrest out of Bedford County to tell you about. The Shelbyville Times-Gazette telling us 2 officers discovered Roger Eddings trying to get into an eye care clinic yesterday morning, saying that he worked security for Nashville Mayor Megan Barry and someone from a mental hospital in Chattanooga. Could vouch for him. Yeah, well, anyway, officers tried to arrest him, but the 60-year-old then apparently got aggressive. They tased Eddings 3 times to finally subdue him. All right, new this morning, bullets fly at a Hopkinsville party. The Kentucky New Era telling us it happened on 18th Street when a man fired shots into the air as a couple of women were fighting inside. And while police were investigating all of that chaos, they charged one man with drug possession. It's unclear what other charges will be filed for all of the shooting. A Metro officer has been decommissioned for violating the department's deadly force policy. His name is Matthew Nelms. He was in training when he shot burglary suspect David Lauderdale last November. Nelms claimed that Lauderdale was actually trying to run him over with a car. Well, no, not really. The investigation showed that the car was in reverse and moving away from him at the time of the shooting. No one was hurt. Meantime, the officer, Joe Pennington, has been put on desk duty pending an investigation. The 15-year veteran was training Nelms at the time. He also opened fire, saying he thought the suspect was shooting.